Hello and welcome to this half term's exercises for Yogalates at the Gateway Centre. Before starting, do remember to do the warm-up that we've practiced. You'll find it in other videos, and at the end come into a nice relaxation if you've got time. As always, please excuse the wanderings of my dog. He'll wander in probably and out and you'll hear him. And the cats are less likely to bother us this time because the door's open and they're out exploring. It's a beautiful sunny day today. Okay, when you're ready, let's start by coming into a boat pose. So we're going to turn to the side, and this one will start with our heels down to the floor. So find your sitting bones and press them firmly down. Heels can come to the floor to start with. Bring the hands to the back of the thighs and then work on getting this strength around your centre. Lift through the chest, roll the shoulders back and down and start to just lean back a little bit. Be careful not to allow the legs to open out. We're going to keep them nice and strong. So we're sitting up nice and tall. We really engage through the centre. If that feels okay, we can move on to the arm movements. Bring the arms up. Again, watch out for this shoulder ridge. Let's just draw it back down. And then we're going to start making bow and arrow movements. So as if you're drawing a bow. Yes. Draw the hand all the way back. And then come back through to centre. Keeping those shoulders relaxed, keeping the strength in the belly, no rounding into this back. Lovely, that was 3 pairs. I'm going to bring my hands back to the back of my legs and sit back up, have myself a little break. We'll work up from 3 pairs to 5 pairs, maybe more, depending on how we're feeling. And then there's the option of doing it with the heels lifted off the floor as well. So again, you can do that. Sit those sit bones down, big lift in the chest, shoulders relax, and then the feet can come off the floor if that feels okay. Be careful, watch for this. Lift through your chest, shoulders relaxed. And again, arms out. Lovely, hands back, feet down and come back through. Again, coming into any comfortable, relaxed position just to let go of all the strength. So we might do 1 set or 2 sets. We might have the option on that second set for lifting the feet. Remember, if you get any pain when you're doing these, it's a sign that you've moved on to a level a little bit too hard for you. Perhaps not generally too hard, perhaps on other days you could do it, but that day you might be particularly tired. So dial it back on those days. Listen to how your body feels on the day and react to that. We're going to come now into our bridge pose. So make sure there's plenty of space behind you. Use your arms for support and roll on down to the floor. Here on the floor, I'm using my shoulders to anchor myself down. I'm keeping my neck lovely and long. There will at no time be any pressure or pain in the neck. The shoulders are going to take the weight of the upper body. My feet are going to be evenly down into the floor, and just for the first few breaths I'm going to practice gaining this strength in the centre that I'll use to hold me stable when I'm up at the top of my bridge. So I'm going to take a lovely big deep breath in, notice my natural curve in my spine, and then as I exhale I'm going to scoop strongly up through the belly, engage those muscles and notice the back flattens against the floor. Inhaling, allowing that relax. and exhaling, strong. And I might do that a few times just to ease into it. Hello, Schrödinger. A rare treat. The shy cat's come to say hello. Okay. This time we're going to start rolling up and down. So nice and steady. Exhale, scoop up through the belly. Bring the back down into the floor as you inhale, press into the feet and start to peel one vertebrae at a time. Lifts. No pressure on this neck at all. On your exhale, scoop strongly up to roll back down nice and slow. So we'll do that a couple of times, and each time you might find you get a little bit higher. And then on the last time, you'll hold at the top. And this is where you need to make a decision about how you're feeling. If you want that more height in the chest, as just as I've done, draw those shoulder blades a little bit more towards each other. We're going to keep these hips nice and level without collapsing here into our lower back. So draw the belly in, lengthen the tailbone away. And then if we're feeling nice and strong, this is where we come into our one-legged bridge. So use your arms for support. Press one foot firmly down into the floor and lift the other foot up to the ceiling. A little variation on what we've done before as we exhale, taking the heel down so that the legs are about parallel. Take it out, in and lift. Down, out, in and lift. And again. And when it's time to come down, we bend the knee, we bring the foot back down. We're going to go straight into the other side, engage through your centre, keep this length, check out your hips, make sure they're nice and level. Strongly engage this standing leg before you bring the other one up. And don't worry about how far you're taking that foot out to the side. It might only be a little bit. If it's too far, your hip will start rolling off. So we want to keep these hips as level as possible. And again, bring the foot down to the floor and strongly roll down, nice and steady. When you come to the bottom of a bridge, let's lengthen everything through. Take those feet away, take the arms away, and find length through the whole of the body. We're going to go into our knee switches next. So re-engage through your centre. As you exhale, bring one knee into the chest and take hold. This can be done with the head and shoulders down into the floor if you're suffering with your neck, but it would be, you have to be very careful if you're going to do that with the head and shoulders onto the floor, not to allow the back to lift off the floor. You have to really focus on engaging that centre and drawing the back down. So if possible, scoop up through the belly and raise the chest. Let's not hunch into these shoulders. Let's draw the shoulders down away from the ears. And again, we're not jutting forward with the chin. Imagine that you've got a soft fruit underneath your chin and your lift is coming from your centre. Feels okay? Let's hover the other foot. Big deep breath in and out. Then as we inhale, we're going to switch. As we exhale, lengthen into it. Inhale and exhale. That's one pair. Two. Three. If it's too easy, lengthening the legs away. And then when you're ready and you've had enough, come back down to the floor. Have a gentle sway on the back there. We're going to take ourselves into a flowing combination next. So watch first and then join in if you like. Knees are above the hips, belly is super strong, and we're going to bring the arms out. Now then, really engage through your centre. We don't want this back to be lifting off the floor and getting any pain in your back. So really find that engagement there. We're going to tap the foot down. 1, 2, 3, a little bit further. And then as you inhale, straighten it up to the ceiling. Take a little twist. Ease it over just as far as you know you can take it back up again. And then cycle twice. To the other side. Tap, tap, tap. Lift. Twist and cycle. And again. I'm going to do one more pair. Remember, it's tap, 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 lift, twist. We're not relying too much on the arms here, it's just the belly that's taking you through. And then cycle, keep that strength in the centre. Back to centre, tap, 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 lift. Marvellous. When you finish that, take yourself into that hug. Have a little rock on the back. I'm going to carry on with the twisting theme. And for this one, you can choose where your legs go. So the starter point, if you like, if you're not feeling particularly strong today. Feet on the floor. Or if you're concerned at all about putting strength down through the back, you might prefer to keep your foot on the floor. There's lots of reasons why you might want to keep your feet on the floor. Strength just is one of them. Let's keep the shoulders down into the floor at all times. As we take a deep breath in, fill the lungs, and then on your exhale, your knees are going down towards the floor on one side. And if it's okay for your neck, head to the other side. Inhale, scoop through the belly, draw these knees back to centre. Exhale to the other side. So I'll show you again with the knees down. Exhale, with the feet down even. Lovely. If that's too easy, you want more of a challenge today, bring your knees again to sit above your hips. Really engage through this centre. Same thing. Remembering you can make it more challenging if you want by widening the angle on the knees. So the longer and straighter those legs come, the more of a challenge it is because the longer the lever will be. So anywhere between here and here. So take it as a sliding scale. Okie dokie. Last one is our belly twist with shoulders. So we've done the belly twist for strength in the centre. This version, we hold in the twist and we open out through the chest and the shoulders. So I'll show you to this side first. Can be done from the feet down to the floor or the feet lifted. I tend to prefer the feet lifted, just that's the way my body likes it. Yours might prefer the feet down to the floor. We're going to take the knees down to the side, and you want to have a little shuffle around here to get yourself nice and comfortable. You want your shoulders down into the floor, both of them. Lovely big deep breath in, fill the lungs, and then as you exhale, you're taking this back hand in an arc over the top of the body, curling up onto your side, reaching past the other hand. When it's time to inhale, trace a semicircle above your head and back through to the T-shaped arms. Exhale. Inhale. When it's time to come back through to centre, hold for breath in your T-shaped arms. Make sure your shoulders are nice and strong down into the floor. Really engage through your centre. And then on the next inhale, use strength in the belly to bring these knees back up. And you might like to readjust, realign before exhaling and bringing the knees down to the other side. So, get comfortable there. When you're ready, big deep breath in, fill the lungs, and exhale over the top. On your inhale, making sure not just the arms come back to the position, but the shoulders press down into the floor. Holding there in that starting and ending position, big breaths in and out. Engage through the centre to bring the knees back up through. Have a little hug, have a little rock on the back, massage this back against the floor. And then make your way into your full stretch. So one foot then the other comes back down to the floor, lengthening those legs away, bringing the arms away above the head if that's comfortable for your shoulders. Have a really big stretch here. And then releasing into your relaxation position. Just allow everything to soften. Bring awareness to your breath as you breathe in and out through your nose. Follow the flow of breath with your attention. With each exhale, notice how the body softens into the floor a little bit, and take this opportunity to let go of all the strength that you found. If you've got some time, you can press pause on the video and stay here for as long as you like. When it's time for you to move back into your day, take some movement into the fingers and toes. Perhaps turn into the hands and into the feet. Inhale, find this stretch, lengthening everything away. Exhale strongly, draw one knee into the chest, give it a hug. Maybe have a little rock. Try the other side. Stretch away as we inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. This time one knee's going to bring the other one up. And then gently roll onto the side and make your way up to a seated position. Any comfortable seated position will do. Sitting up lovely and tall, shoulders relaxed. Let's bring these arms down by the side as we breathe in, energizing breath in. Exhale. Big breath in. And again. And thank you very much. Well done. See you in class.